Hey, what's up guys? Rev here. Today we're going to discuss the topic of pandering in the realm of anime. Good thing, bad thing, we'll discuss that, as well as look at a pretty bizarre article about the subject, so stay tuned for that. Now, what does pandering in this medium look like? Well, a lot of things actually, but it really boils down to one concept: giving the audience what they want to see. That includes something like fan service, anime's equivalent of dangling shiny keys in front of a baby to keep their attention. In this case, dangling two-dimensional sweater cows in front of their viewer to keep the blood flowing away from their head and their thoughts away from the potentially boring plot. Very effective strategy, by the way. But pandering in anime also includes giving the audience the story that they want, especially the ending they want. Of course, this is true with any medium, but this is an anime channel, so surprise, surprise, we're gonna focus on that. I think a lot of people confuse pandering with just, providing a good experience for the viewer. After all, people are watching anime to be entertained. No writer or director should be made to feel guilty about providing content, stories, endings, what have you, that their audience wants. And you can make quality artistic decisions that both make sense and make the viewer happy as well. It's not cheap or pandering to do that. If you want to call unnecessary fan service pandering, I think that fits the bill. Doesn't make it bad. You guys obviously know that I don't think fan service is a bad thing, but it's also pandering to the viewer to give them what they want to see, in a way that's pretty devoid of creativity in most cases. Personally, I consider sloppy anime titties creative, but to each their own, I guess. Where I think this pandering discussion goes off the rails is where people think providing certain arcs or endings to an anime is pandering. Like if the anime provides the ending that the audience wants, even though it's not the most logical, it must be pandering. I disagree. The whole point of anime or fiction as a whole is to provide that exciting conclusion that you wouldn't get in real life. And I think this article covers exactly what I have a problem with. Angel Beats proves pandering isn't always a bad thing. And this isn't meant to be a discussion about Angel Beats, but what the author says is that pandering is good in that case because it gives the audience the ending that it wants, the closure it wanted without hinting towards much else. I think this is just a misunderstanding of what pandering is in the first place. I don't think the end of Angel Beats was pandering because it gave the audience what they want, just because it was the expected ending. I mean, look at another example from that time period. Death Note. It gave the exact ending that most people wanted, or at least expected. Justice brought upon light. It didn't end with a climactic fight scene, it ended much like it would have in real life. Light, a crying, sobbing, weak mess who slowly slips off into death rather anticlimactically. Whether you want to consider that ending good or bad writing, it certainly didn't pander. Theory versus execution makes a big difference. Solid writing can make any ending feel like pandering if it's well executed. And of course, keep in mind, one man's pandering is another man's twist ending. But that's gonna do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about pandering in anime down in the comments below. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.